Yeah, it's such a good question, and it's hard to, when life comes at you fast, so it's not like you're sitting around for hours thinking about when they ask you a random question about money, right? So I think the most important things that we try to convey is that money comes from work. And so if they ask for something, then typically the answer is not no, but the answer is what type of work are you going to do to earn that money? And so I think that's one of the biggest things that I always try to bring out. And then the funny thing I'll say, Jen, is I probably get into way too serious questions with my kids because they'll say things like, oh, I wish everything was free, and then no one would have to work, and then everyone could have whatever they want. And so this is just like I've heard this multiple times, and I'd say, like, let's say for example we had a Happy Meal at McDonald's, and then they know that the ice cream cone's extra and all these things are extra, or the apple pie or whatever, and I'll say, well, yeah, everything's free, but keep in mind, if no one has to work, then there wouldn't be anyone at McDonald's, so we wouldn't even be able to go get the Happy Meal anymore. And then you just see the wheels turning in their head as I'm kind of blowing their mind. So I think it's just, I think the biggest, simplest thing, I guess, would be just that money is not something, the old adage of not growing on trees, it comes from work. And then the other thing we do like to instill in them is if they are doing work, or if they're getting some type of allowance or whatever we want to call that they have three options for that money. One is that they can do whatever they want and spend it on some silly toy. One is to save it if they have something big that they're excited about, so it teaches them that delayed gratification. And then the third one is giving to our church, that we want them thinking of others, and not just being all about things for themselves. So I think those are probably the two things that come to mind right away.